What's going on? If you are new to Facebook ads or you're already trying to run Facebook ads to get results in your business, you want more leads, you want to lower your ad costs, and you want to actually get quality buyers and leads onto your list, then you have to write effective ad copy. Ad copy is essential to making sure that you get those results for your ads and for all the marketing efforts inside of your business. So I'm going to give you 7 ways to improve your copywriting and to improve the ads that you're doing when you're running your Facebook ads. Now, this channel is all about simplifying your marketing and making it easier for you so you can run an online business that makes an impact in other people's lives and helps you create freedom in your life. Now, before you start any advertising anywhere, first things you got to have is, one, you got to have an irresistible offer. Do you have something that people just can't refuse? Whether it's a masterclass or a PDF or a free book, it could be a cheat sheet, a checklist, a PDF. I mean, do you have something that is so juicy and good that people cannot resist it? Number 2, you got to make sure we're actually putting that thing in front of the right people. We have to have a targeted audience to make sure that we're putting our ads in front of the right people. And then most importantly, number 3 is what we're talking about today, ad copy. All right. Are we writing the right words for these right people? Once we've got those 3 things, now we can start to write effective ad copy that's going to get us results. Now today, I'm going to be using this guide to walk us through how to write better ad copy. So make sure to download this guide. It's in the description box below. All right, it's going to show you all the tips and tricks and secrets that help us write effective ad copy for our ads and our clients. The number 1 thing that we're focused on is our attention-grabbing headline. All right, now when we're grabbing attention, all right, we're focused on attention. We're focused on stopping somebody's scroll. We're focused on breaking the pattern of what they're doing on social media, on Facebook, on Instagram, on TikTok, on Twitter. It doesn't matter, but we have to stop their scroll. And we do that in 2 ways. We do that with our headline, all right, the first sentence that they see. And we also can do that in the graphic or the picture or the video that they see. I'm telling you, when people are running ads, most ads are boring. All right. Trust me, we do marketing. Marketing is boring. You can't make boring advertisements. Okay. You got to get people's attention and you can't be boring. Now, the point of the headline is to get the reader to actually continue to read the second line. The point of the headline is not to get someone to buy. The point of the headline is to get someone to read and continue to read so they click. And then they go to the landing page where they actually put in their information so you can later sell them what you want to sell them. So here's an example of a headline that we did for one of our nutritional coaches. It reads, "The fitness and nutrition industry is broken." If the right person reads that headline and they feel like, yeah, I know what he's right. She's right. The fitness and nutrition industry is broken. I've been saying that for years. I'm going to continue to read, and that headline has done its job. Here's another one from one of our clients who's a financial coach. And his headline reads, "You're losing every tax season because you just don't have the right information." Now, when we put a headline like that in front of someone, the whole point of that headline is to get someone to stop what they're doing and think, holy crap, I could be doing something wrong here, or what's coming next. We want to open this gap to make the reader continue to read or go ahead and click. All right, number 2 is you gotta address a core problem. All right, you can't address 8,000 problems in ad copy. You have to address one big problem. You have to let your audience know that you understand this problem just as well or even better than they understand the problem. All right, this is the core problem that they have. So our job is to create clarity and let the audience know that, hey, I know your problem and I know it just as well as you. You got to make them feel like they can feel you. There's like this connection. You feel me? It's a connection. So after I've hooked their attention with their headline and my graphic, now I want to get right into the problem. Too many people take too long to get clear on what the problem is. Get right to it. People are moving quickly these days. And so you want to address what their problem is. Whether it's something to do in a relationship or their taxes or their finances or their fitness or their health, whatever it is, address their problem. Now, once you've actually addressed the problem, now you need to address the solution. All right. Now, think about it. If you address a solution, you have to write your ad copy in a way thinking that someone is going to be a little skeptical. Okay. You can't write ad copy thinking that everyone is just in love with you already, because they're not. So when we address that there is a solution, the one thing that you do not want to do is you don't want to tell somebody what the solution is. You want to tell somebody what the solution does. There's a huge difference between what it is and what it does. If I'm trying to sell you a set of tires and I tell you all the features of this tire, this is the size, this is the tread, this is the color. I tell you what the tire is, right? But I'm not telling you what the tire does. I'm not saying like, hey, this tire is going to help you get better gas mileage. This tire is going to help you to drive in the snow. It's going to help you get up a mountain. What is the tire going to do for you? So you need to do the same thing for your readers. What is your product or service going to do for them? How can it help them solve the problem that you just addressed? Now, after we've got our headline, after we've clearly defined the problem and the solution, now I just want to make sure that I've got a clear call to action. That's number 3. Have one clear call to action. Whether I want someone to register, whether I want someone to learn more or click this button, I'm not asking my audience to like or share or comment. I'm only asking them to do one thing. This is a common mistake that we see when people are writing their own ad copy, is they want to get so much out of their paid ad that they're trying to ask their audience to do too much, okay? Don't ask but one thing. If it's a learn more button on an ad, then your ad copy should read, click here to learn more. If it's a register, it should read, click here to register. Make sure that you have one call to action and the call to action is actually congruent with the ad copy that you're writing. Number 4 is scenarios. As I was learning to write our ad copy and the ad copy of all of our clients, I was always told this one thing: tell their life back to them. So what I would suggest is take out a note and write down 3 to 6 scenarios that you know are really gonna resonate with them. So if I'm writing ad copy for a mom and I talk about a scenario like stepping on a Lego, that is gonna build serious trust with a cold audience. They're gonna know that you know how it feels, and only a mom or only a parent would know how it feels to step on a Lego barefoot. If you're writing your own ad copy, I can tell you the scenario of how it feels waiting to see if your ads are going to be approved or not. Or if you're a fitness coach and you tell the scenario about how you know someone is making their 10th trip to the refrigerator within the hour because they're not used to working at home and it's driving them nuts and it's crushing all of their fitness and nutrition goals. These scenarios really bring people in and let people know that you know them and they want to get to know you. So you are the person that can help them reach the solution and solve the problem that they have. Number 5 is social proof, all right? Social proof means how can we prove to people that we are an expert in our field and we know what we're talking about. If I'm going to show you how to grow a Facebook group to 1,000 people, then guess what? I'll show you this graphic of our Facebook group being over 1,000 people. If I'm going to show you something to do with our ads or our email list or our Instagram following, it's simple to show people social proof. You can also use testimonials, numbers, anything that proves, guess what? I know what I'm talking about. Social proof hooks people in. So using some type of social proof in your ad copy, using testimonials, sharing stats, and sharing numbers can make a huge difference in writing effective ad copy for your ads. Number 6, you want to make sure that your ad copy is congruent with the copywriting that goes on your landing page. The last thing you want to do is write some ad copy and then send somebody to a landing page that has nothing to do with what you just wrote about. If you want to get in trouble with any ad platform, make sure to do this. But if you want to make sure to keep your account open, then make sure that you have congruency from the copy that you write in your ad to the copy that goes on your landing page. Now, we put together this simple video that you can watch on creating more effective landing pages and how to write copy for your landing pages. You can click on that up here. And I would highly suggest watching that video right after you watch this one. But the last thing you want to do is make people feel like they just got from reading your ad copy and you made them click. And it's not only going to hurt your reputation with your potential audience, but it's going to destroy your reputation with Facebook, with Instagram, with Google, YouTube, or wherever you choose to run your ads. Last but not least, number 7 is you got to make sure you're compliant. You can't use crazy phrases like make six figures fast or lose weight without doing this or without eating or without working out. I mean, you have to be very careful with your wording. Okay, so if you don't want to get slapped on the wrist or have your account shut down, make sure that you're in compliance. Make sure that before you submit any ad copy, that you have that ad copy read over by someone who knows compliance better than you. I would also have that person read over your landing page before you have it submitted to Facebook or Instagram or wherever you're running your ads. All right, so those 7 things should help you out a ton when it comes to writing effective ad copy for your advertising and helping you write better ad copy for your landing pages. 3 things that I would suggest. Always split test your ads. You can do long copy, you can do short copy, but just don't write one piece of ad copy for your audience. Have different sets of ads that you can test, and you can let your audience decide which one they like best. So you can do one that's long, you can do one that's short, you can do one with an angle from this problem, or you can do one from an angle from this problem. So write a few different ad copies, that way you can test them all. Another thing that I would suggest is as you come across ads on Google, YouTube, or anywhere you're scrolling the internet and you feel as if you're getting an advertisement that's for your audience, save it somewhere. You can do this on Facebook and Instagram or usually anywhere, but you can save the link even if you need to, but you can go back to that link and you can read it later. That way you can put it in your file, you can put it in your bank to go back, and it makes writing ad copy much easier because you're not doing it from scratch. You're using other people's ads as a reference and a guide. You're not stealing or copying. You're just using them as a starting block to see what are my competitors paying for, because if they're spending money on it, then that tells me maybe I should be spending some money on it too. Last but not least, make sure that you read some type of advertising every single day. If you want to get better at ad copy, read ad copy. All right, congratulations, you made it to the end of this video. Make sure you get subscribed. Make sure you download the guide that we put together for you that goes along with this video, and make sure that if you have any questions or you want to dive deeper with us, join our Facebook group. You can click the link in the description box to join our Facebook group, and make sure that you watch this next video. We're going to be talking about how to write copywriting for your landing pages. All right, see you.